What is the connection between our surroundings and our lifespan? Do you feel happier with people who surround you? Do you feel healthier with them? Do you feel you live longer? Why do we speak about people who surround us and our lifespan now? You may wonder. Many of us focus on a diet and exercise to improve our health. But recent research reveals that our health and our lifespan is deeply linked to people who we spend our time with. I am a doctor, but I was astonished by that too. Did you know that our behaviors patterns and attitudes to health could be passed on from one person to another, like the flu? But scientists have proved it. Moreover, our social connections, both face-to-face and online, could cause obesity, our worries, and our health or happiness. As a result, it could impact on such important indicators of our health as a lifespan and a quality of life. Let me give you one example of Harvard University research about social connections and long life. The aim of this research is to determine how spouses, friends, relatives, club memberships, and volunteer work influence our lifespan. This research has been conducted 75 years old, and it continues by this day. You will be surprised, but that people who have had strong relationships with their closest ones and who have received the full support from them feel happier and healthier themselves in their adulthood. Imagine even cholesterol level is not as important for your healthy prognosis as whether you have support from your closest ones or not. This research shows us that the type of relations is not important. What is important is the ties which people have in their networks. Did you notice when the idea of healthy lifestyle becomes viral and some of your friends started jogging instead of handicapping? The idea hits you. I want to go jogging too. But now I am only thinking of jogging and I haven't started yet. Or each of us has a friend who always invites you on a trip, no matter if you have money or not. And what do we usually do? We start traveling too. As example, I have already been on 4 unplanned trips on this year. My budget is low and my family is shocked. What is also surprising is that we copy the habits of our 3 closest friends. And it is an extremely positive thing. Because if you share the same values, life goals, healthy habits with your friends, you are likely to feel less stress and more happiness. Every happy friend we make, we will improve our health by 15%. And every new happy friend gives plus 15% again. So you see the logics? It spreads like a flu, doesn't it? You live longer. Those retired people who don't belong to families or other communities are more likely to have chronic diseases such as heart disease, diabetes type 2, or depression. Like my mom, always wants to be alone, but actually one day is enough, and she is really happy when she is with us, her family. What's more, one communication a day could improve our state. Youth and scientists reveals that one communication a day with your closest ones brings your happiness and reduces stress. Yet, lack of friends leads to depression, cognitive malfunctions, and higher death rate in elderly people. It means the more you listen to your family and friends, the more you care for them, the more you appreciate their opinions, the better you feel by the end of the day. And what do I usually do when I have a really hard day? Okay, apart from grabbing some beer or wine, I call or text to my bestie or bro, I confess about all trouble I got. And what does it say? Don't give a damn. Let them and burn out. Or they say, I see. Check this hilarious meme. You know, having optimistic friends help us cope with a bad mood. One more research reveals that those people who had 10 optimistic friends coped with a bad mood 2 times faster than those who had no more than 3 optimistic friends. Could you ever imagine that science has bothering our relations so much, but we still find they're not that important, don't we? However, making friends and close relationships is much harder as we're getting older. We are becoming more reserved, more close for new connections. We have a lot of commitments at work, at home, everywhere. And if you have a lot of deep conversation at work with your boss, with drama queen clients, or dementia colleagues, you get home exhausted. And all that we want to lie down dead or yell at someone. Well, it depends on the situation. And what does it say? Even one conversation a day would improve our state? Seriously? Well, science probably knows our life better than we do. And here, it's not important the effect of communication with our closest ones, but what energy it contains, what support it contains. For example, I can make fun for my partner. I can make fun for his bad habits. But he knows if he feels bad, my hugs and support are always open to him. Always. And now, I would like to transfer you from our cozy homes to the place on the other side of our Earth, to Okinawa, Japan. Did you know that in this place, people's lifespan is around 90 years old? What do they do to live longer? Here, in Okinawa, people build so-called social networks, moai. It's a group of about 5 friends who support each other mentally, emotionally, and even traditionally, and even financially throughout their lives. Traditionally, parents involve their newborn baby in these communities where they are born. And since then, a long life journey with a mutual support starts. In moai, group benefits when everything goes well, for example, by sharing rich harvest. Also, members of this community support each other when baby gets sick or someone dies. They support each other when some of them lost the way on their life or started to have bad habits. And in other countries, other communities have adopted this experience and noticed the positive results. A strong environment is not about best friends. I would like to say that it's not about friends at all. At every stage of life, we need a certain surrounding us which support us. For example, I am standing on this stage now, sharing my insights in English, and it was due to 2 strong women who appeared in my life one day. They are genuine role models of successful modern business women who believed in me. At that days, I was trying to get over a hard breakup, and all I wanted to stay in bed until 2024. But one of them told me, listen, go and make video for TED speaker selection. Let's give it a try. There is nothing to hesitate. And here I am with my first, second, actually 5th TED style speech. And here, I want to pay attention to the fact that it's not enough just to surround yourself with people who inspired you, who are role model of success or healthy lifestyle for you. You try to adopt this experience. You try to do it yourself. It's the only way it works. You see, the community, it's always about energy to exchange. And when I go on business trip to share my knowledge and experience, not only give I my energy to them, but also I take energy away from who I teach, who I help. And as a doctor, I would like to highlight that in addition to proper nutrition, sports, regular checkups, the healthy work-life balance, build a strong and healthy environment around you. And as a result, each of us will experience less stress, get happier, live longer. By building strong community like Moai, not only you long your life, but also get even more pleasure from the time you spend there.